This is my mission to add 10 pounds to my bench in 3 weeks. So basically, if you've never heard of the Smolov programs, there's one that's 13 weeks and there's one that's 3 weeks. I'm only doing the 3-week one. But all you do is you put your 1 rep max for either bench or squat you could do this with, and then it just gives you a program of sets and reps, and it's just high volume and like decently heavy weight it builds you up to. And then by the end of it, you could hopefully max out and add a shit ton of weight to your max. I did this with squat, and it made me squat 225, and it was actually really fun. So I want to do it with bench now, and we'll see how it goes. Right now, I could bench a plate even. It's 135. If I could get 140, 145-ish, I think that would be pretty sick. For girls, at least, it takes forever to put weight on your bench. I know some dudes can just show up and just start benching a plate, but I'm gonna do this in like a 4-part series, so each week, because it's 3 weeks, I'll just have one video for each, and then one day maxing out at that, and it should be a good time. So, you already know, we got the bucked up pre. And, yeah, let's just get there now. All I gotta do is 6 sets of 6 at 95. Normally I warm up with 95. So, I'm gonna just go from the bar straight to it, I think. I'll try to pause these, but I don't know how long that'll last. Wait. This is really scary. Shit. The group of 3 dudes my age. The hardest part about this is remembering how many sets I've done. Four left. All good. No worries at all. I cannot pause this. I'm trying to rest like the least amount I can, but that might lead to my downfall. Later, when it has me do like 10 sets of 3 at like, fucking, I don't know, like 115 pounds, might die. Me asking 10 different people to spot me. Using my water bottle to hold my phone up was not the best idea I've ever had, because I really want some water right now, but this setup has to be good, otherwise I'm gonna die. Wasn't that bad. Okay, last one. I think I'll pause the first 3 and then just touch and go the last 3. This makes it fair, I think. Fucking hell. Damn, that's unfortunate. That's the heaviest 95 pounds has felt in a very long time. So the goal is to hit some quick shoulders now. Starting off with seated dumbbell press. I think it's one of the best things you could do, but what do I know, honestly? I have it in my notes. Last week I did 45s for 7 reps, 2 sets of them. So I'll warm up with 40 and go from there. Maybe we'll get under 47. I don't know. We are not getting under 47. Holy shit. I should have expected that, honestly. When you do 36 reps on bench, you're gonna be fucked. This is a very strange spot to be in. It's like one solitary bench, but that was a set of 7. I'm gonna try and get 8 and hopefully I don't snap my shoulders. So. That'll do it. All right, so here's the deal. I was gonna make this whole statement about how lateral raises are the one thing you need to focus on form over weight. And then I walked to all 3 of the dumbbell racks, you know, and there were no 17.5s or 20s on any of them. So therefore, I'm just gonna see what happens. That went as expected. These shirts are great though when you hit shoulders, because you can see it through the thing. I'll take that. Where you're like front and middle delt, you could kind of hit them both at the same time in one exercise. But this is the one rear delt movement I've actually been able to feel it good with. You just do one arm at a time and you start where it's already squeezy on it and just you go other side. This one stops in a weird spot. I kind of like that one more. That was 50. I'll put it on 60. Yeah, I can't wait for someone to just kick the whole thing over. All right, it's day 2. It's day 2, y'all. Yesterday I did 95. This is 100, so I think I just might go straight to it because it's 7 sets of 5. This is my mission to find 2.5. Oh, okay. Thank you. Got you. I might need help keeping track of how many sets. Because 7 is like a big number and it's hard to count. I ain't recorded the back day. I'll get that one day, but not today. Okay, 5 reps isn't too bad. I feel like the 6 reps was worse. Yippee! I don't know, man. Like, I try to hold it a little bit, but personally I'm under the opinion that your PR doesn't count unless it's like powerlifting standard. Which like bench is like a little more like, if you don't pause as long, like it's whatever. Yeah. But have you seen the people on like TikTok and stuff talk shit about like sumo deadlifters and all that? As someone who does conventional, because like it still counts. Like do whatever you have to do to lift the weight up.
The only thing I can say is like, okay, so I'm tall already, right? Mm-hmm. So a sumo's are automatically you have to go down once.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But I mean, I guess you.
What everyone says?
That is true, but you sumo is me like this.
Yeah.
And then you like go outside, and no one like when you actually deadlift is gonna walk up to you and be like, "You're doing it sumo." Easier than yesterday, and I'm already a little sore, but yeah. I think overtraining is a lie. So 2 sets left. Okay. One thing about recording too is like I'm way more on top of my rest times because I'm like focused more. So I don't like sit around for 10 minutes doing fuck all.
Yes. Which is nice sometimes. It's nice to
Yeah. True. I love stalling. I said the weights might be fake. That's my theory.
Why, do they feel heavier or?
They feel lighter than yesterday, and this is 5 pounds more. But it's also 1 rep less, but it's 1 set more.
one. Make it strong. 3 more.
Whew.
Nothing.
That's all for today. See y'all tomorrow. Hey, also, it's the morning of day 3, and there isn't very much food in my house today for some reason. But I got avocado toast and a yogurt before I go to the gym. And we got 8 sets of 4. I really gotta get better at stretching and shit because I was sitting like this and I was pulling like on my shoulder and it's like cracking, which is not. Yep. So the plan today is 8 sets of 4 at 110. So I gotta think about this. This is 95. This would be 105. Boom. Okay. This is when it starts to hurt. The big thing that I've noticed this program do for me is that since you're doing the same movement, like you're doing like 100 reps a week, it just helps you like dial in your form to where it's just like muscle memory and kind of realize things that make it easier. Like I started doing it on my toes, which might be controversial, but I like it. And then 20 reps more. It's not too bad. One thing that I'm gonna find interesting just from editing these videos, because I'm doing a week's worth all in one video, is how the quality like slightly gets better just throughout one thing. Because like I'm still very new to this, right? But there's little things that like you just get a little bit better every time. Like it's still really scary to me because I'm like talking to myself in the gym. This program also starts to make like heavy weight feel less intimidating, because like this is almost 35s on each side, but like I'm not even registering that to me because it's like, oh, I gotta do it, what, 8 times 4, 32 times anyway, can't be that heavy. So then it makes 45 seem less heavy. Creating these kinds of videos is so much more like fun for me than the short form stuff too, because like yesterday I posted an Instagram reel and I just got pissed off because I was like, this is adding nothing to the hundreds of thousands of other reels that are also getting posted. And I know it's like the best way to grow or whatever the fuck, but now I'm starting to wonder where you're supposed to look when you're benching. For squat and deadlift, you look up, like up there. When I bench, I'm like watching the bar move in front of me because like that's the thing closest to me. So that's what like my eyes focus to, but I feel like that's not right. You want to look up because that's where the bar's going. Last 4, I guess. We're just hitting some buys and tries, so it should be pretty fun. This whole split is weird. The bench is the focus. I don't know if I've explained like my accessory philosophy, but basically I just do like one little warm-up set on each exercise, and then 2 just heavy as fuck, like close to failure. That's about it. 90% of this workout can literally be done with me standing right here, so that's pretty chill. But my warm-up set normally gives me like 8 to 10 reps easily. So that was 80. I'm gonna jump to what, 100? I don't know how much that kid likes me, but he has huge fucking quads, so I like him. I think I'm gonna keep the same weight and just go for 6. The last set was 5. So now with the bar down, I'm just gonna do curls here. But then also, after I do, I'm gonna superset it and just flip my hands around. This is the closest thing to a forearm exercise I ever do. Sometimes I do the same thing, but with a free weight barbell, but I don't think you need to train forearms on its own. Like, if you have good grip strength, you'll have forearms. Squeeze it at the top and you're all good. 2 sets on 80 might be safe. I'm recording this with my phone, so I don't have any Instagram reels between sets or music. Can't check the time. It's just me, my thoughts and shit. Shit. Last thing I'm gonna do on those, another superset. Yippee! I don't think I have to warm up for this. I should be able to go straight for it. So, 90. Should be warm enough by this point. Overhead extension. I don't do free weights on triceps ever because I'm scared of my elbow snapping. Then from here, I'm just gonna do face pulls. I like doing them heavy, and then 120, perhaps. I'm stable, the best. I'm not getting pulled back up. I gotta make the setup on this one a little bit better. Last time felt a little whack. Okay. So, it has come to my attention that this gym does not have the equipment thing that I use for curls normally. I'm switching it up today. Gonna hit them with the classic, whatever this is. That weight might have been a little ambitious, to be honest. Yeah, bring it down to 20. Whoever's idea this was to get here at 6 in the morning is stupid as fuck. I also forgot to say that the last day this week was 10 sets of 3 at 1:15. So yeah. Pre-workout is not waking me up. who's stopping me from putting 2.5s on and putting a plate on and maxing out right now. Who says I have to do 4 more sets of 3? Look at this. Oh, I can't do it. I will say, the gym this early has decent music. I think it's too low. So today's lift past the bench is very, very simple, okay? I'm gonna hit them with dips and then push-ups right there until failure, which is not gonna be very many. And then work my way down the line here to there, to there, but you don't have to watch me do the same thing 3 times. I feel like when most people train abs, they just try to do like the most volume, extreme, like shit possible, which I don't think is the best. Because for me, you're never gonna see my abs anyways, right? So I'm just more focused on breathing with it and controlling it so that my core literally is just stronger, especially for my compounds and stuff. Like I would just wanna make sure that's like locked in. So I'm just gonna do like 10 reps of each of these and just make sure you're just holding it and breathing through it, because I care more about the connection than trying to see them. I've decided I'm gonna take y'all on my journey to wash my car, because I'm going to Cars and Coffee after this. And look at that shit. Oh my god. All people named Austin are ginger and have like a very specific kind of beard.